शिवो ममात्मा मम शक्तिः आद्यं ज्ञानं गणेशं मम चक्षुरर्कं विभिन्नभक्त्या मयि यो भजन्ति ममाङ्गहीना कलयन्ति मूढः. Shivo Mamatma. Who is Lord Shiva? He is my soul. Mama Shaktihi Adyang. Who is my energy? Who is my power? It is Adya Adi Shakti Yoga Maya. Shivo Mamatma Mama Shaktihi Adyang Jnanam Ganesham. Who is Lord Ganesha? Is my intellect. Jnanam Ganesham is my knowledge. Mama Shaktihi Adyang Jnanam Ganesham Mama Chakhihu Arkam. Who are my eyes? Is sun and the moon. All the stars. Vivinna bhaktya maijo bhajanti mamangahina kalayanti mudhaha. All these devotees who worship me in different names, they only cut my limbs. Some worships my intellect, some worships my eyes, and yet others worship my power. So if you worship me, then you worship the totality. It's right. There's something like Atma Atmam Girija Mati Sahajaraha Pranaha Sarirang Grihang Puja Te Bibido Pabhoga Rachana Nidra Samadhi Sthiti Sanchara Padayo Pradakshina Vidhi Stotrani Sarva Giro Yadyat Karma Karomi Tatta Dakhilang Sambho Tavaradhanam. Atma Atmam, you are my soul. Girija Matihi, my mind is Girija or Yogamaya. The Mata Swarup is Mati, mind. Atma Atmam Girija Mati Sahachara Prana. Prana, Pana, Vyana, Udana, Samana, all these 5 pranas, Pancha Prana. Prana. They are my friends. Who are my friends? These are my friends. So I should befriend these 5 pranas. Is right? Sahacharaha pranaha sharirang griham. And my house should be my own body. So in this house, everything is available. The lords, all the 33 crore deities, everything is available. So I have to find that inside my own body. Pujate vividho upabhoga rachana. Pujate vividha upabhoga rachana means whatever I eat, whatever I enjoy, the way I get entertained, it is worship to you, O Lord. See, that means what is the inspiration here? What should I do? Is very essential. That should become the prayer. That should become the worship for the Lord. So I must select myself. I must select the various work that I do regulate every moment. My mind should get deployed in such type of activities which becomes worship to the Lord. Pujate vividho pabhoga rachana nidra samadhi sthiti. When I sleep, that becomes my samadhi. Because at that time, what is available? You see, the intellect is available. The breath is available. Hmm? So Mana Buddhi Ahankara Chitta and the breath, these are only available when you sleep. So the soul is inside the throat, or what we call as Visuddhi. There the Lord, my own Lord, who is inside my body, stays. Sanchara padayo pradakshina vidhi stotrani sarvagiro. Sanchara padayo pradakshina vidhi means wherever I go, that becomes pradakshina for you. So you must have seen that, whenever you go to small temples or big temples or whatever temples you go, you see that some people with folded hands make round and round about the God's idol. They think that this is the pradakshina. Pradakshina should be done. So here it is saying, wherever I go, because see, God is Ananta. There is no beginning, neither an end. So where is the beginning, where is the end, so that I can do a pradakshina for you? आप तो अनंत विश्वरूप हो. You are Anant. So pradakshina vidhi, sanchara padayo pradakshina vidhi. That is the pradakshina vidhi. Stotrani sarvagiro veda vakyera vedyasya kutah stotrang vidhiyate. O God, when the Vedas could not understand you, when no words could be told, retold, or repeatedly told for you, when no words were found for you to pray to you, what sort of mantra I will recite for you, my Lord, is really very, very difficult for me. So stotrani sarvagiro means whatever I speak, that becomes mantra for you, O Lord. So that means speaking. Here, the encouragement is such that whatever we speak should become salutation for the Lord, should become so sweet and so meaningful that becomes the praise for the Lord. So what should I speak? Should I speak or not? A lot of people, they cut their tongue so that they will not be able to speak. The speech power itself they cut, though it's not good, but certain people, they do like that, to become silent. So, the tongue itself is used for many functions. So simply cutting it and remaining silent, does it really solve? Do I really have a proper mind? What is doing the thing that should be done? Do I think what should be thought by me? Do I have a guard upon my thoughts? Do I ever think that I should only think what should be thought by the Lord? That is why Srimad Bhagavad Gita has been written in some 700 stanzas. In that 700 stanzas, many things are stated to us by the Lord. Swami Vivekananda also says that, look, if you read Srimad Bhagavad Gita, you will not be able to understand it, since these have come from the Vedantas, and recognizingly there are 108 Vedantas, but there could be a lot of thousands and thousands of Vedantas. In print, 108 Vedantas are available. Maybe that some more are also available nowadays. So Vedanta means Veda is Ananta and Vedanta. So at the end of the Vedas, so when the knowledge really sprouts, it sprouts with the Vedantas. Many of us, when we read the Vedantas, we really don't understand. Because, how do you understand? They are all written in Sanskrit. But there are translations. A lot of dictionaries are available now. When on net it is available, we don't have to purchase a dictionary, Sanskrit, from any language that you follow, that you are very much in home with. So that way, we should not have the plea that, look, Sanskrit is a very tough language, we can't understand it, that is why I am not reading Srimad Bhagavad Gita, I am not reading Srimad Bhagavatam, I am not reading the Vedantas. That should not be told. That should not be thought of. That should not really. There is a lot of time for us. God has given us 24 hours. How many hours should we sleep and, utilize our time in different important works? Even if you have got time, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 1 hour, 20 minutes, learn only 2 to 3 stanzas of Srimad Bhagavad Gita regularly, but properly. No need that somebody should come and tell you. Pray to the Lord, He will come and tell you. Who will come and tell you who has time? So, सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वं सर्वपापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुच. Don't think. Leave aside all the dharmas. What is this dharma? Hinduism, Muslim, Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, Jainism. Are these the dharmas? No. They are created by the human beings. Human beings, if they will create anything, then that is not the dharma. So that means in the Gita, whatever is written, that sarva dharman parityajya mamekam saranam braja, it means that whatever I think, that becomes my dharma. Dharayati iti dharmaha. That means, see, if I understand that truth is the dharayati iti dharmaha, then truth is the dharma. If I think that falsity, through falsity I will lead my life and do all my earnings throughout my life, you can also think that falsity is your dharma. Some people say, by speaking the truth, what you gain? You gain nothing. It's better to be not having truthfulness as your ideal. So, that way, there are some people who get lot of good money, lot of good living, etc., by going through a route which is not the truth. So many people say O God, janati dharmam na cha me pravruti, janamya dharmam na cha me nivruti, tvaya hrusikeša hrudi stitena yatha nijuktasmi tatha karomi. O God, you are in my heart of hearts. I know what is dharma, I know what is adharma. But I have no inclination to the dharma simply because my mind is acting and I am the slave of my mind. Whatever my mind says, that becomes my dharma. Janamya dharma, I know what is adharma. I do not have any inclination to get out of it. I am always inside it. Janamya dharmam nasame nibruti. Nibriti nahi hai mera. Toya hrusikeša hrudi stitena. O Hrusikeša, O Lord, you are in my heart of hearts. You please instruct me. You please guide me. So that sort of surrender is the feeling of surrender and thinking of surrender and really abiding by the surrender to the self is different. All are different. Abiding by is very, very difficult unless we think of it. We never think. Why we never think? Because the mind doesn't allow us to think in the right perspective. Our mind itself is the greatest enemy. So how to goad this mind towards the right work, towards the right deed? So all these dharmas now I have understood that is really man-made, Hinduism, Islam and all that. So they are not the dharmas. What is written in the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, it is said that look, my dear friend, truth is the dharma, non-violence should be the dharma, non-stealing should be the dharma, annihilation of the ego should be the dharma. These are the dharmas. Helping others should be the dharma. These are the dharmas. If you are able to teach only one person in your life, that becomes a great dharma. That becomes, if you are helping your neighbor, if you are helping someone, that becomes a dharma. So, feeding the poor, feeding the birds, feeding the stray dogs, that becomes a dharma. So for this you don't have to go anywhere and preach and say, all these things are not needed. Going to a temple and praying to the Lord, it becomes a dharma. When you go to a temple, you never think of something else unless you are the slave of your mind at that time. If you are thinking that my Lord is all for me and here is my Lord, here, Lord Jagannath, who is here is my Lord, I want to go and see him. Okay, no problem. That becomes your Lord. So, all these non-living things are also the Lord. Whatever I see, you are the Lord. Whatever I do not see, you are the Lord. Whatever is inside, you are the Lord. Whatever is outside, you are the Lord. Whatever is near, you are the Lord, and whatever far from me is also the Lord. Whatever I think, you are the Lord. Whatever I am inthinkable, non-thinkable, also you are the Lord. God has given me very limited thinking power. So why should I think that God should be within my thought powers? So it's always beyond my thought powers also. Anyway, so with all these type of thoughts, किमेकं दैवतं लोके किं वाप्यकं परायणं स्तुवन्तः कं कमर्चन्तः प्राप्नुयुर्मानवः शुभं को धर्मः सर्वधर्माणां भवतः परमो मतः किं जपनमुच्यते जन्तु जन्मसंसारबन्धनात्. Yudhishthira is asking this doubt. When Yudhishthira says, Jagat Prabhung Deva Deva Manantang Purushottamang. So, Purushottama, Pureshati iti Purushaha. So, in my body, the Lord is there and He is sleeping there. So, that is Purushottama. That is Purushottama. So, Lord is inside me. I have to find the Lord. But is it possible to really see the Lord inside us? It's a very tough task. So, better go to temples, pray the Lord, pray to the Lord. Lord will be definitely blessing you. No worry. Have some idol inside your own house. See that he is the Lord. Maybe made of wood, maybe made of stone, maybe made of gold, maybe made of any metal for that matter. That's all. Some people, they go and they get some very nice stone and put it in their house and say that this is my Lord. So, finally, what one should say is understanding the mind, checking what the mind is doing with silence, at least once a day. Either close your eyes or open your eyes, doesn't matter. Put your gaze at the point of the joint of your two eyes and the nose and the pituitary gland. There is the pituitary gland. So it's here. Put your gaze here and neither close or nor open your eyes. That is the best way, so that you will not sleep. Many people, they do not fully open the eyes or fully close the eyes, because if you close the eyes, maybe that you will sleep. Sleeping may overpower you, is it not? Okay, so many people also do a meditation like this. They will think that when they will, here is your, Sahasrara, this point, and beyond this point you think that there is a lotus, and over the lotus the Lord is seated there, or still above that some light is there and the Lord is there. That way also we can think and keep our gaze there. That is also a meditation. Some other will say that here is my heart, this is my heart, and inside my heart the Lord is there. That is also a sort of good meditation. Persons, those who really look at their heart, have a great gaze and continuously gaze their heartbeats and go inside the heart and think what is there in the heart and visualize. That also becomes a meditation. So as we meditate, what happens? So many mind actions get stalled. As the mind action gets stalled, your breath also becomes low. You observe your breath. When the breath becomes slow, the karma becomes slow. Karma means the breath. What is written? That I am not to do any karma, and whatever karma I should do should be good, should be, the worship for the Lord. And this is the breathing. For the breathing, God has given such a karma that, I don't have to do any work. Automatically it is working. And the day it is not there, I am not there. What else? Praying to the Lord and not thinking that I have a different dharma other than my own mind and above intellect, and thereafter the soul. If I am below the mind, that is my body or something like that, then I am not beyond. I can't go beyond. So one thing we should see, that Sanskrit is not a difficult language nowadays. Earlier, lot of seers, lot of great learning people were understanding Sanskrit and were telling us. My mother's father was very good at Sanskrit, so whenever I was not understanding the Sanskrit language, I was going to him and asking him the meanings of different mantras, and he was able to tell me. But nowadays you don't have to have a dictionary like that. So that is another point. Dharma is the truth and non-violence, non-stealing. All these are helping people. If I do these things, that's enough. Be within myself. Don't think bad about people. This is Dharma. This is what is Dharma. Somebody is coming and killing you, attacking you and all that. Maybe that you are destined for that. So don't bother. If you don't bother, nothing will happen to you. If you bother, many things will happen to you. Better not bother. And do your work serenely. That is Dharma. Praying to the Lord, either you are having an idol or you are not having an idol. You are having your own heart as the Lord, you are having your own pituitary gland, or you are having your Vishuddhi Chakra and all that as your Lord. That's okay. Something difficult is that having no idol. Easy path is having an idol. So if I am destined to be within the easy path, well and good. Nothing wrong. Rather, when you go to a temple, at least your mind is towards the Lord. When you are at home or at other places, you may not be thinking of the Lord. And the Lord says, always think of me. I shall be able to rescue you. Sarvadharman parityajya mamikam saranam braja. Actually, he says that when the breath is stopped here, when the breath is stopped here, you are surrendering unto me. Sarvadharman parityajya mamikam saranam braja. Yogarudha state. It is a yogarudha state. Aham tvam sarva papebhyaha mokhyaisyami ma sucha. Is it right? Hari Om Tat Sat.